Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Cancer, December 14, 2022. You can find it easier than usual to accept responsibilities today, with a Sun-Saturn aspect in play. In fact, you're in the mood to organize an area of your life or otherwise find ways to make a relationship, project, or situation work for you. While you're in a more playful cycle in your solar year, this transit encourages you to make tangible progress or to get things done. You're willing to work hard towards a goal, even if it's a long-term one. At the same time, you're not rushing things, and a moderate pace makes sense. You are happy to commit yourself to a task or even a person, and you can get a nice sense of coming together or mutual understanding in the works with someone important to you. While others' demands on your time remain strong, the added responsibility doesn't feel heavy today. Great vibes echo through the heavens today. It could help bring solid foundations to you and your relationships. As the sun inches forward in the skies of your solar fifth house of true love and passion, he'll link in a sextile with mighty Saturn, our great taskmaster, who is standing proudly across the sky from you in your solar seventh house of partnership. This ensures that you and a lover can have a meaningful conversation and make a promise that lasts for the long term. If single, you may meet someone who has serious relationship potential. Be open to the great stability being offered to you. Commit to your creativity. There is a passion project or idea that you need to be stricter about pursuing when the Sun in Sagittarius sextiles Saturn in Aquarius. Although you might be taking on a new responsibility, this commitment could be worth your time, energy, and effort. The trick is finding the right constraints to work within and the right people to bring to your creative endeavor. Do not restrict the possibilities that could come from pursuing an expressive, exciting opportunity in your work life. This is your time to embrace your passions. In the lead up to the moon's return to your income sector for the year, this is an important point in any month for having your antennas up while keeping an open mind. Especially as this will not only be the moon's last visit for the year but the last before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves, and for its only visit while Venus, the planet of money, is in your work sector. You are probably in full swing today, enjoying the effects of good decision-making. However, it would be helpful to know what you require in terms of diet and exercise. Routine is the best way to conquer laziness and fear. Don't leave it up to the last minute to decide what's for dinner or what your daily activity will be. Planning ahead is a small but effective way of building healthy self-esteem, as well as a healthy body. You generally love to talk and express yourself with others, but with the essence of this day, your desire to do this is going to skyrocket. Whatever you prefer in regard to creative activities, get the materials out and let yourself go. Share your work with the people in your life and enjoy the opportunity to discover new and different ways to expressing yourself. This is sure to be a lot of fun for you, not to mention refreshing. Have at it. The moon's last visit to Leo for the year is a valuable and timely chance to check in. As well as allowing you to become more emotionally and intuitively engaged, this is a chance to check in with both your own inner voice and the ever-changing cosmic conditions. While there have been a lot of changes since the moon was here 4 weeks ago, there are still more to come, with nothing static about the final weeks of 2022. With your subconscious able to download more information than you can process at the time, listen to your intuition, instincts, and imagination without overthinking things. At the same time that Venus, the planet of love, is just 3 weeks away from an early return to your relationship sector in the new year, the moon is making its last visit to Leo for the year. This is something that each month will see the moon clash with Saturn in your relationship sector, something that ahead of Venus' return is a chance for a better understanding of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. Romance will be in the air today as the moon makes a supportive aspect with Mars retrograde. A soft and gentle ambience helps us relax after a stressful week. Spend the morning in bed with your significant other, cuddling and enjoying each other's company. If you're single, spend the morning doing something that brings you pleasure and supports your self-care. We're all being cosmically pushed to shed the things that no longer serve us, and it's important to hold on to the soft moments so we can reconnect with our grace. You need to get started on any delayed tasks or tackle any unresolved differences. If you didn't have the right incentive before, you're able to view things in a new light, with a fresh perspective. Previous contacts stimulate your interest, and others find your self-confidence engaging and attractive. Use your energy, enjoy some new recreational activities too. There are some unpleasant aspects in the cosmos today, including a tense square between the Moon and Uranus, and not everyone will be engaged with their self-awareness. The energy doesn't have a lot of patience for inflated egos, so step away from people or situations that make you uneasy. Even though finance isn't your favorite subject, you should still be taking care of business affairs. It's time to finish long overdue tasks and to get your documents in order. A positive side effect of this is that you get an overview and see how your finances are placed. As long as you choose to lean into love, you should have a pleasant day. Use the energy to sever ties with any situations, people, or behaviors that are holding you back from your highest path. In the late morning, the Sagittarius Sun sextile to Saturn in Aquarius causes us to feel competent and capable. We receive credit for hard work, reaping good karma after a period of toil. As we wrestled with recent trials and tests, we likely remained unaware that we were accruing valuable life experiences. In fact, we might not be totally conscious of just how much we've grown until another person comes to us for advice. Much to our surprise, we're prepared to rattle off pro tips and best practices. Rash words have complicated an existing situation and created a negative atmosphere. However, you can offer a sensible solution to ease the tension and present your point of view in an uncomplicated and diplomatic way, so that others feel you want to resolve the conflict and listen to their opinions. In this way, a long-lasting solution can be found. Don't allow yourself to become involved in any argumentative disputes. If you're upset, it's futile and gets you nowhere. It seems everyone you talk to reacts emotionally and prevents you from being objective. They waste your precious time and jangle your nerves. Being patient gets you through without ruining your relationships with people closest to you. As you cannot know what the future holds and things can change quickly, prepare to be flexible, also in financial matters. You might suffer unpleasant consequences if you make a big investment or acquisition now. If you're given this advice, remain skeptical and take some time to consider, as the information might not be the best. Afternoon, the Leo moon trines Chiron in Aries, facilitating healing. Rather than rejecting the reality of past pain, we regard it as instrumental in developing our creativity. If we had not faced such intense challenges, we may never have learned how to express ourselves with courage and conviction. Today, we could encounter someone from our past who did us wrong, and surprisingly, we are able to forgive them. We are guided to be brave and open our hearts, showing that we are not at the mercy of memory. In fact, we may be able to voice how someone's treatment has made us feel, while committing not to let their actions continue to perpetuate present hurt. Our confidence gets a boost as we confront a trigger and neutralize its potency.